Yo, what going on, guys? It's your boy Demon and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, I'll be talking about how the Raptors have done in the fourth quarter of games for the last 4 games. And they played pretty much relatively well. And let's talk about this in today's video. For the Raptors, how they played mainly in the fourth quarter, I think they played mostly team-related basketball as I've seen in the last 4 games. But they really tightened down on defense and they really play as a team and they basically just finish a game and they play the fourth quarter to the highest degree and they get things done on a good rate. As for the Raptors, as their main leader right now, where his team is Pascal Siakam. But for the Raptors, when it comes to the fourth quarter, they're all hands on deck and they want to get a W when it's anticipated at any given time, whether they're up or down throughout the game. And the Raptors will just run you out the court and just play you and lock you down as they basically will clamp you down in the fourth quarter. As for the Raptors, look at their fourth quarter in games. As for the Cavaliers, their first game they played, the Raptors won the quarter 32-21 in the fourth, as the Raptors won that game. Then against the Miami Heat, the Raptors won that quarter 26-20 in the fourth quarter. Then in the next following game versus the Miami Heat again, the Raptors were 27-14 in scoring in the fourth quarter. And the Raptors, I think I'm pretty sure either they won or lost that game, but they both got to play Miami, so I'm pretty sure they got it. And then for the Nets, the Raptors lost that quarter 26-31. And yeah, it's a sad part of it, but the Raptors, they pretty much are good in outscoring their opponents when it comes to the fourth quarter. But the one thing I'll say about the Raptors, they're really not a bad team. But when it comes to the fourth quarter, they play very much relatively well. The only thing they can capitalize on is finishing quarters because they struggle to finish quarters. Like, for example, the second quarter going to halftime, I know they gave up some runs, like, for example, the Nets and the Miami game. And I'm pretty sure it may have happened in the Cavaliers game, I'm not sure. But the Raptors, they just got to finish out quarters and play very much as a team and do not play iso ball. And just play from there and just trusting in one another and just win games. Another key thing for the Raptors, I know they're shooting more 3-pointers, they're shooting 10 or more threes on roughly 28 to 30 attempts. As they basically shoot about 35 to 40%, that's really good to see, and that's a magic number for the Raptors when they're finishing ball games after the fourth quarter. The Raptors for 3-point shooting haven't been really as bad, but I think when more players come, like Otto Porter Jr. and Yana and Chris Boucher already into lineup now, I think it'll really come to form and the 3-point shooting will just basically pop off and be more easier for everyone on the court as for guys like Gary Trent Jr., Pascal Siakam, and Fred VanVleet and others. As for the Raptors, they have a plus 6.3 margin is basically their difference or lead they have in the fourth quarter, and basically they have the sixth most fourth quarter margin as for the NBA. But as for the Raptors, we all know they can score in the fourth quarter and get buckets when it's done, and just have to clamp down on defense and get stops. And their fourth quarter defense relatively well and fair to the unit, and they play pretty much together otherwise. As for the Raptors, we already know this too, as they basically hold their opponent down to a down low. The Raptors shoot 67% from the three in the clutch, and that's the NBA's best, as the other team shoots 50%. But as for the Raptors, we understand now that they're just learning to play their team. But seeing them dominate and just feast in the fourth quarter is very good to see. As for the first game, as for the Cavaliers game, it got close, but Scottie Barnes threw a pass at pressure short that meant many things for others. And then you had the next game in the Brooklyn Nets where the Raptors got a mid-range of Fred VanVleet and you had to just keep playing the ball out, but they lost that game. Then against Miami again, you had Trent and others just draining threes when needed. And then you had basically just Trent was a silencer basically on the Monday night that got you the win. So the Raptors' fourth quarter dominance has pretty much been significant. As for the Raptors, I know their fourth quarter dominance goes very much a long way. Those will change throughout the season, but I think the Raptors are pretty much playing together and know slowly how to close games out on a given fashion. After players like Pascal Siakam, Fred VanVleet, and OG Anunoby, they should be taking those roles and finishing the game within a given amount of time because they're a star player, they're a superstar player, and that's really all I gotta say. But the NBA is back, and I think after the Philadelphia game for the Raptors, I have a general thought on where they are in the standing. So I think the Raptors are shooting pretty much fair. They're shooting about 35 to 40%, and I think Philly is off to a 0-3 start, so we'll talk about that in the next video, and they won their last game the other night, so I think the Raptors should be ready to go for Philly, and I'll do a pregame or postgame for that tomorrow. And your boy Demi, I'm signing out. I hope y'all enjoyed. Have a great month day. Peace.